my name is Kate. I'm a librarian at the Bethlehem Public Library. Today we were supposed to have a make-it-yourself faceted Tealight candle holder program, but unfortunately we got rained out. So this is a video with instructions on how to do the project at home. If you were signed up for the program, you should have been able to pick up a kit with all the supplies from the library. If you were not signed up and you've come across this video, you can also do this craft at home. You just need some good quality air dry modeling clay, a butter knife, and a Tealight candle. So you're going to start with a hunk of clay. And the first thing you need to do is just use your hands to roll that into a nice ball. Once you have your ball of clay, take your Tealight candle and firmly press it into the center of that ball. Give the candle a little bit of a wiggle and maybe a spin. We want to make sure that the space for the candle is loose enough that you can change the Tealight in and out easily as needed. You should end up with something like this. There will be some minor cracks, that's okay. We can fix everything later, but if there are any really big cracks, you may just want to try again. Now we're ready to start cutting into this clay at angles to create the different facets. So you'll take your knife. A metal knife might work better, but this plastic knife is okay. And working our way around the outer edge of this clay, we're just going to cut straight lines at an angle, angling in toward the center of the clay like that. And we can just put those scraps off to the side. You can do these cuts at different sizes and angles if you want more of an organic shape, or you can try to make them even and symmetrical. But I do recommend making them fairly large. So you maybe want 5 or 6 cuts total. Probably not too much more than that. So I have 4 so far. I'm going to try to fit my last one in so that I have 5 total. And you can see that they are not even. They're very different sizes. Now we are going to flip this whole thing over upside down, and we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're cutting from about halfway down, again angling in towards the center. And you can make these cuts so that they're a little bit off from where your first set of cuts were, so they're not exactly in the same place, they overlap a little bit with the corners that we've already created. Unless you're going for more of a symmetrical polygon look, in which case you might want to cut in exactly the same places. Now I've cut all the way around. You can see I did 5 cuts for this one as well. So this is also a 5-sided shape, but it's different from the 5-sided shape on the bottom. And I've created all of these interesting shapes and angles. Once you're satisfied with the shapes that you've created, we need to just smooth all of these sides out. So we can do that If you have any surfaces, particularly along this top, that seem very lumpy and they're not flat at all, you might want to go around and just kind of help flatten them with the flat edge of your knife. But really the best tool for this is if you have a cup of water. Just dip a couple fingers into the water and use your fingers to gently smooth out all of the surfaces of this clay. Be careful when you're doing this that you're not accidentally rounding out all these cool corners that you've made. They can round out a little bit. That's the whole craft. That's it. Now you just wait for it to dry. Depending on how thick parts of your clay are, it might take up to 48 hours. You also have all these little scraps left over from the pieces that we sliced off, so you can use this to make whatever you want. I'm sorry that we weren't able to meet in person to do this craft together today, but I hope you still have fun doing it at home. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon.